Hey guys, hello. Anna here, and we have, as usually, our Saturday live. Topic for today is tips and advices from me, which will help you to build strong relationship, strong foundation with your beautiful Ukrainian woman whom you have intention to marry, right? And I think that one challenge that you have, it's when you just in this journey, hello, to find really serious woman, marriage-minded, who have serious intention to marry foreign. It's one challenge, to find a really good woman, and then not scam, it's what I mean. And the second challenge is when you find her, and doesn't matter how you did it, through us or just come in Ukraine and meet some good lady. Next challenge, it's the same that in your country you need to build a relationship with her, and build it on that high level trust when she can be emotionally ready to move from Ukraine and to start her second new life in your country, at your home. Because normally you guys invite, you don't come here to live, and it's what she, have to be ready emotionally. Hello, yeah, so I encourage you to write me today in chat all your stories, and I hope I can be useful for you, because who knows better Ukrainian woman than Ukrainian woman, okay? And based on my life experience and the experience of my friends and my matchmaking experience, I will try to do my best to help you to understand what Ukrainian women expect from you, and how to make your relationship work. Okay, so don't be shy. Chat will disappear after our live, so yeah. And also I want to announce that tomorrow we will have video. We will have video which will give you real, very best advices, tips, how to find out which website is scam and which is good one. So just so you know, make sure you subscribe to the channel to get updated, okay? To be updated with some useful upcoming videos we prepare for you. Привет! Joe today unfortunately sick. We was going to do other live, but we will do it in 2 weeks, okay? And I will invite him in my life, okay? And we will talk about bad and good guys. What's the difference? Actually, we'll give definition what is bad guys, and do Ukrainian women prefer to be in a relationship with bad guys or good boy, okay? So if you're interested to know those answers, you're welcome. The best, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Stay safe also. Yeah, in this crazy life, right? So since I don't see you very active, maybe shy, nice to see you. Yeah, I will share a little bit about what I know about Ukrainian women since I grown up here in Ukraine. And it's kind of in our culture. Even just several days ago, I saw the big board, with congratulation of a young lady. She's like young girl, sorry. She's like maybe 8 years old, and her parents decide to congratulate her. And on this photo, what's her name? Asol, her name. On this photo, ship with it's a sailing ship, big one with red sailing, and we have this film, and it's from Soviet Union time when this story when woman was. Thank you. Yeah, I hope to. This woman was waiting. This young girl was waiting for her prince when he will come and take her to new life. Okay, so it's kind of very deep in psychology of young girls. They are waiting for prince which coming from abroad and make their life as a fairy tale. So I see it's still actual, maybe because I live in country and there is many young dreamers you can find. Yeah, nice to see you too. Thank you. So we have an expression пришел, увидел, победил. Which means come, see, and win. It's what Ukrainian women expect from men, that he come, look at her, like fall in love with her, and win her heart. It's basically 3 words which describe. But if we will jump in details, what they mean by that, Ukrainian lady, it's that she is expecting strong man who is basically a man of action, who don't talk but do. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Maybe we will be soon like a twins. And so come, see, win. Yeah. And what this basically means, he's a strong man who knows where he's going. He come and he knows what he wants, you know. For example, based on experience of our clients, I see many times stories. I see some stories that keep in the heart. Yeah, it's basically looking for a love. It's maybe Andrew, you can write in another way if I wrong understand you. But first of all, of course, they're looking for a love. It's from everything. Like I just maybe didn't mention, because for me it's like basically it's normal. It's what every Ukrainian woman expects. It's first of all love. What makes our site better than other website? Basically, our platform is just an old book with many different ladies, which we just share with their interests, and we have no services pay per letter, because we don't believe that and our ladies, they don't want to sit and chat with you at 4 a.m. trying to build a relationship with you. You know, they all have busy life, they work here. So all of the services is about helping you guys to meet each other, to be introduced, and then you or here when you come, you go on a date with real lady, or we did Skype introduction in distance. It's just new services because of Corona. We have to do this, but it's still it's real lady, and you have her contact, her personal contact. You in touch with her wherever you want, and like you continue your journey by your own with our coaching support, because it's what many guys really need. So do Ukrainian women prefer to build relationship on friendship or passion first? I think, Craig, first of all, you know, if it's a young lady, maybe she can be like passion for her the most valuable thing. It's what she's, you know, looking for crazy emotion, for some I don't know, like some kind of craziness in relationship. But those ladies who is 30 plus, they're looking first of all for stability, and a man who is like a mountain, like a rocket, he's she have to feel like safety with him, and she don't want nothing crazy, in relationship. So she basically, of course it should be friendship, but more than this. It should be passion also, but not that much that it's like number one in relationship. Just crazy passion and all other things later, So she's first of all looking for a stability partner with whom she can create a family and have children and be feel safety about this. You can win the heart, but keeping the heart is different. Yes, Andrew. Thank you. I agree with your comment, definitely. We have for this all our life in this journey to learn how to not only create a relationship, but support them and develop. And I personally believe there is no top level when I can say I know everything about relationships, so I don't need to anymore to learn nothing. Our life all time prepare for us a lot of different lessons through which I believe we grow. So, and I believe that if you want to be successful in business, you learn how to do business. If you want to be successful in a relationship, you learn how to do this, and learn sometimes through your bad experience, but it's a part of your learning, you can, but when you don't make mistakes, you don't do nothing, so I agree with you. It's a big part. It's even, I think, more important than not only win, but save this like love story, and even increase through years between couple. And do Ukrainian women prefer to build? Okay, sorry. And how well do you check your ladies? Edward, we do our best to check ladies. Our matchmakers do this for already 16 years, and they have kind of psychology experience and what we call smell on if lady like not serious. But still we have some cases when lady can be different, and how we can this know just from feedback from the dates. But what I want to say that many of our girls, they just come to us because of recommendation of another lady which got married through us, and one more, what we do, it's we don't have like advertising, to attract bad ladies. We find ladies, not they find us, and it's also helped to find really good traditional good ladies with good values, and they just really, we even have to overcome through their fears that they might be invited to the bad agency. And we have sometimes I need 1 hour to talk to lady to make sure that we have no PPL, nobody will talk to her instead of her, to everything will be just through her permission. She will not be introduced to man if she don't like him, he will not get her contact information or whatever. They have a lot of fears, and we work with all of this things. It's a part of our big job, which hidden from, but it's a big part of having good database, really marriage minded. And then we also talk to them about challenges and difficulties that they can have be in a relationship with foreign men, because they need this education as well as you guys, trying to understand who is Ukrainian woman and what she wants. I hope my interview, yes, yes, Craig, thank you very much. What are your thoughts on India as country, as people? My personal thoughts, I'm in love in many different aspects of India, people, country, and but it's only my personal. If we talk about what chance men who live in India have in Ukraine, it's a very hard case, and it's very hard to help Indian men. People in Ukraine, girls, they like to travel to India to get experience of Indian life, but they don't see this. They have no desire to move in India for rest of their life, and like this, it's just like tourism, curiosity, more. Hello, Brian. What are you thoughts? Okay, what are you thought? Okay, again. How long before one trip and kiss to see a woman from Ukraine? I know from experience in London, one can sleep with 3 women in a night. Oh, боже мой. Oh my God. Before one tries to kiss a woman from Ukraine. How long before first kiss? It can be very different. I mean, in majority cases, it just. I think normally it's not first date, and I talk about only kiss, right? But it's something that you came. I mean, you feel both. You want it. It's chemistry that you cannot stop. But I don't know. It's very different. Can be like several dates. It did happen. It depends how much lady was before broken, which kind of relationship she was before, and if she really need to feel. It's very intimacy kiss in Ukraine. I don't talk even about sex. It's like much higher level than so, and but there should be at some point, like maybe in 1 week, if you date her every day, progression. If like you come here for 3 years and even have no kiss, it's a big question what kind of relationship you have and what the motivation of the lady she supports this relationship. Because she also, if she's serious, good lady, she take care about her time. If she wants to create relationship with foreign, she's serious about this, she will not waste her time having a relationship for 3 years with no progression. And the exception can be only Christian lady, strong Christian lady who every week go, for example, to the church, and even it's a baptized church, I can say, because normal our Orthodox church, those ladies who visit, they're not so strict about this. So it can be an exception that you will not have kiss with those lady until you will marry her. But it's very unique situation, very rarely case. Normally you have progression on relationship, in physical part of your relationship. But of course, if a lady is serious and she's into build relationship with you strong, there is no, no sex on the first date, on the second, the third. Just forget until you will. Don't push her about this. It came with the time when you already will be like almost you will be introduced to her family. She will feel like maybe even this will happen. Yeah, she will feel very confident. She have vision for you, with you for future. See you as a life partner, definitely. Then it will happen. At the moment, nobody comes to Ukraine anyway, especially with severe new restriction and weekend ends. Yes, unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't know exactly now situation because it's all time change, but now we in Ukraine they set up a light lockdown again, which means quiet time on the weekends. No restaurant, no any fun, just to make life more safety for people. But not very strict lockdown like it was before. It's true that Ukrainian women like just blonde men. No, it's not true. I personally don't like blonde men because maybe I'm blonde and you all time want something different from what you have. Actually, I'm not blonde, but okay. I think there is. I think Ukrainian women they actually not so capricious about men's appearance, but if they have the same like man with the same qualities, blonde or brunette, she just have preferences on this side or on this side, but it will be if she has the same man, like totally the same clone, okay? But if it's different man, she will look not into his color of his hair, but she will look at his person, and she will choose who is more have better potential, and she would like to know more. Yeah. Does size really matter? Is it okay a man has little penis or even smaller, like a pea of? Okay, I don't know. I didn't announce no taboo question. Not speaking from personally, just wondering. If it's not your case, I don't know why you ask, really. Okay. We say in Ukraine that it's not so important how long, but it do make sense. It's do important how you use it. So I hope you got your answer. How professional you can use it. So, and I can say more. I think our culture is much more less spoiled, less developing, and less like much more traditional in sex areas than Western world. So much easier. There is. And because we made with Joseph this video about sex ladies in Ukraine, just explain from where it comes, and I think it's still Soviet Union influence that there is no sex in Soviet Union, so it's kind of topics which not normal in our country. If you go on a date, on the first date especially, ask how you like and jump on this topic on the first date, I definitely don't recommend you, because she might be just get up from the date and even don't say goodbye and just run away, because it's a very close topic. You need to build a very like good rapport with her before you will came up, but it will you shouldn't speed up this process, because otherwise you will just scare her. She might think that you maniac or something like this. It can be too much. um, Kevin, I'm talking with the lady that lives in Kherson. I live in USA. We have communicated a lot, but sometimes I feel some words are understood differently. Kevin, I have a question. Did you use Google Translator, or it's she knows English? But of course, there is a big part that it's still two different cultures, and many things, like Ukrainian woman, she make conclusion from your words based on her experience, her expectation about men, and it can be very different from, like, you can mean one thing, but she understood from this another. So it can happen very easily. I really enjoy this place and plan to buy an apartment in Kiev, as my job requires me to live in Europe 2-3 weeks a month. Great. Liberal woman and conservative man, for example. Liberal woman, conservative man. Liberal woman. I feel some words are understood differently. I need to explain this. What do you mean by liberal woman and conservative man? Who is Ukrainian man, conservative, or I need to explain a little bit more this example, okay? Thank you, Kevin. Edward, after you have a match that leads to marriage, how much access is provided to the post-marriage emotional conflict resolution? After you have a match that leads to marriage, how much access is provided the post-marriage? Edward, what does it mean? Access is provided the post-marriage. Can you write, please, another word so I'm more simpler? If I'm not wrong, access is provided the post. Yeah, help me, please. Okay. How much help is provided from our side, from as our company? I mean, our all matchmaking process based on helping and being very like, how to say, we really wants very much to create a couple, and we do all our best. We like 24 hours available if you need. Okay, not 24 hours, because we have our own life too, but I mean, we do our best to help you to understand each other, and sometimes really it's very needed and it's very helpful. For example, we have one couple, so there can be many different situations. Couple can have great connection, everything like looks like workout, but she just become very much afraid of moving, because it's it's big steps she need to do, and really like we help her guys to understand that it's not like she's not serious or something like this. It just means you need to be more with her in this process and support her and try and help her to overcome these fears, but many different cases. So it's a part of our like we call it unlimited matchmaking partnership, and we call it even partnership because we with you in this journey, and our main task to help you to establish great relationship will lead to marriage. And then of course you didn't get married in one day, you applied for K1 visa, and this process can take for like 1 year, up to 1 year. So during all this time you're in touch, you see each other, you build and you develop your relationship, and you have some challenges, and we open. But honestly, it's also not very normal in our country to discuss problems in your relationship with somebody, even with your best friend. Okay, maybe with with your best friend you can share sometimes, just with tears on your eyes, but normally don't share with parents, or because you just don't want to make a fire bigger, and that rains will stop, and you will have again sunny days. But if you will share with your parents, they will maybe will not like your partner or situation that happens. So many Ukrainian people, they prefer not to share with their parents about the reality, what's going on. And girls also, they don't like very much when you share, maybe even with us, that you have some problems. So it should be organically, and as much as your couple can accept, and because it shouldn't be like you ask our advice and girl, like, she knows about this and she don't feel happy that you share about difficulties you have. Okay. Oi, we jump. I'm. You make me laugh. You even make me red after those questions. Yes, you see how this topic is very closed in Ukraine. After okay, do Ukrainian like bad boys, and what is considered bad boy in Ukraine? Great question, Katano. And it was our actually topic for today. We prepare, I hope it will be 1 hour, but we make a big research, and we will talk about this in a lot of details on our live in 2 weeks, Saturday. And because I invite Joseph to join me, because he knows Western man, and we want to explain you yes, we did this questionnaire, and we ask you what you think about bad boys, and we want to explain you that first of all you need to understand that it's not criminals, okay, these bad boys, but we will talk about qualities of bad boys. Who is this, and do Ukrainian lady like bad boys? And we hope you will learn something from not something, but many useful information that will help you to improve some of your qualities and have better chance to win heart of Ukrainian woman. Okay, so make sure you subscribe, and don't miss. You will see our episode, and I hope you can ask our but if you will have after this live any question, we will happy to answer you, okay? But it's very complicated question, and we decide to make a separate topic about this. When you were mentioned it's a bit challenging for your agency to matchmaking Indian clients, is that applied to British or American born Indian that the long term living in the UK or North America? Thank you, Ahmed, right, for your question. It's very challenging for guys who live in India, but it's still challenging for guys who live in UK or North America, but it's easier. And it's easier because they have, especially if they was born, they have other mindset. They have Western mindset, and it's different from India mindset, guys. And also, like, I have to be very honest, but India, it's not far from of level of how to say, like, third world country, Ukraine, for example. And woman from Ukraine, she don't want to move at the same level or even less. She wants to move or to the country who had economically better position than Ukraine. So, but it's not like her just number one desire. First of all, she's looking for a love. If she will not find it, okay, she will just create and do her best life here in Ukraine. But she definitely don't want to decrease her life, and definitely don't want to marry just for move abroad and live with somebody and not be happy with this. To move, she actually, like, she will lost everything. I mean, parents, friends, her, like, she need to be sure that it's right person and really her better, like, life partner that worth these big changes in her life. I How many dates does it takes for a Ukrainian woman to feel comfortable with the person she's dating? Oh, I see so many. I see so many situations on dating, because sometimes you see that I was a translator sometimes, but just on first date. Normally I don't go on second date. I just help guys to like set up the foundation for their relationship, and then encourage them to meet second time without me and have some intimacy and options to talk eye to eye to each other, right? And I see sometimes there's maybe because of me, but I try my best to warm up the atmosphere, but it's still very challenging to have a third person on the date, but also sometimes it depends on two person meet. Okay, sometimes it's very easy, like nice conversation, everything like a river flow, and couple have both interest to each other, and they just organically he invite her on second date, and they go and they happy to develop it. But sometimes I see couples, they just eat and they look at each other and don't know what to talk about. They look at the times when it will finish and like this, so it's no go. And it also can happen, and at this point I also said, guys, don't take number, if you not going to contact her, you see it's like you're not interested to each other, why would you get her number, and so it's very different. You just feel sometimes it works and organically, and you have mutual interest to meet each other again, or it just kind of dates with no go effect. Okay, hope I answer your question. It's like, we can read a lot of book about this, but when you just go on a date, you feel and you see everything with your eyes, and you just, trust your inner gut, and, just move ahead with what you feel, with whom you want to know. And if you feel that she has also mutual interest in meeting you. And sometimes guys also after date, they ask me my feedback, and if it's guy meet through us lady, of course we call her and have feedback from her, because she can be sometimes hiding something or like not feel comfortable to say something that makes her concern or like, you know, and she very open and honest to matchmaker, you know, if she has some things that make her not comfortable to move ahead, or she like say, oh my god, I don't know, it's like man of my dreams, she's very happy. So we anyway got very realistic and honest feedback from both sides. I think the only one way to succeed isn't to take the lady out of Ukraine, away from her comfort zone, families, friends, everything she ever knew. If you love her, move to her city. Move to her city or disaster. But it's really, you know, it's not many guys have this ability to move and desire to move to another country to live, you know. Many guys, they have career and they, you know, have established like life, and most of our guys, they come here to find their wife and then to establish something meaningful, develop it, and then oh my god, again she comes. She just like was waiting for me for 1 week, I think. this fly. I know you. Oh my god. Anna, do you the cooking or can Joe cook? Do you eat out a lot? I think okay. Yes, I cook. But when I have time. Okay. I'm not okay. I'm not crazy love to cook, but I also don't think it's, I mean, I really not a lot of enjoy and have passion for to cook, but I'm okay for cook. Okay, I mean some simple foods, and I like very healthy food, so it's not a problem for me. But it's everything about time, how much time you have. But now we live not in a big city, so there is no many space place to eat out, and it's not actually very common in our culture to eat out. So I like to eat at home, but homemade food, because actually it's very hard for me to find something that I like in restaurant. It can be only very high-end restaurant with some healthy food, because normally it can be just Ukrainian kitchen, but I like some like healthy stuff. And in Ukraine there is no many supply on. It's only high-end restaurant can have, not like very high-end, but I mean it's normally in big cities in center where it can be demand on some things. In small cities there is just normally Ukrainian traditional food, which is I think more healthier than American food, but still not enough healthy for me because I'm vegetarian and I cannot eat a lot of this food, and I eat a little bit different from what I can find in menu of Ukrainian restaurants. Not meaning to be rude, but do Ukrainian women see foreign men looking for a Ukrainian wife as a depraved? I need translator. Sorry. Oh my god, it's like 6 minutes. I almost talked for 1 hour and didn't. Okay, I maybe will. Craig, I will answer you later a little bit. Okay, when I will translate what does it mean. If you want to meet Ukrainian lady, learn Russian and buy plane ticket, ask they don't like chorny man here. Chorny. You guys, it reminds me that I need to improve my English level. Okay, I'm sorry that I'm not perfect. I hope you can at least understand what I'm talking about. If I wanted to take things further with Ukrainian woman I'm dating, how many dates does it take on average to get intimate with a traditional Ukrainian lady. Uh, mm, if you talk just about kiss, because I thought it's very intimacy topic also, I mean, action in Ukraine, maybe one week. But if we talk about sex, it can take even like months, not even one. So be ready for this. It depends on how often you see her and like her age and many different stuff, because in different age there is different and also person of a woman, of course, so it's hard to say. But it's not Our ladies normally not very like, okay, I will sleep today with this guy, tomorrow with this guy, okay, I will, not like this. Definitely, if she sleep with you, it means she, have very serious intention. I cannot say that I don't know. I do know some couples which had sex on the first date and they happily married. It happened, but it's an exception. It's not. It's not normal in Ukraine. What would Ukrainian women think about dating a younger man, say 8-10 years younger? It happened. It's not normal practice also in Ukraine, and many Ukrainian women, they complain that even the same age man, he's not enough mature for them. So normally they're looking for a partner who is older than them, but not younger, even not the same age. They don't want. It's normal for a Ukrainian woman not to want a man to meet her kids until she's ready for marriage. Hard question, but with kids, it's one more relationship, and it's very can be very different. But definitely when it's single mom, she don't want to, if she's like good mother, she don't want every time to introduce her child to men she date and don't know, if it will be something serious, so I think when she will do this, it will happen not just before marriage, but you will come to this naturally. And I think men shouldn't be pushy about this, and just be patient. And sometimes, like lady, if she just divorced, and for example she had after this one relationship, she introduced man to, was in a hurry, introduced man to the kid, and then the relationship doesn't work out, and she don't want to do this mistake again, she don't want to be in a hurry to introduce again man. So maybe it happened to her before, and now she worry about this, and she think, okay, next time I will like make sure it's the one, and then I will introduce. So it depends on her life story before, but it's big step if she will normally, because many good mothers in Ukraine just don't want to hurt feelings of children like this. I would never happen. After getting intimate, what does an Ukrainian lady expect from the person she's dating? After getting intimate. If she's prostitute, she expect some paycheck, okay? But if this normal Ukrainian lady which is into create with you a relationship which will lead you to a marriage, she just become closer to you, but it doesn't mean she expect you to, for example, become a financial sponsor of her life or something like this. Even like, I mean, okay, maybe this. We will talk about this on 20 28th of December, right? November, I mean, sorry. Because normally in Ukraine, we will talk about this. Normally in Ukraine, for example, money support, Ukrainian man, provide to his woman if they already have a common budget. For example, they start live together or become married. Before marriage, normally men didn't support women with money. So I don't know what you exactly mean by this question, but she expects that it's something something happened between you and your partner, and which make you closer to each other. It's what she expects normally, right? Have fun and see you soon. Thank you very much. See you soon. That all speaks Surjik. Not Ukraine. Does getting intimate for the first time considered to be in relationship? Does getting intimate for the first time? Oh my god. No, you have first relationship and then you have intimate. If you have no relationship, then you will not have intimate normally, if it's good lady. If I found my Ukraine lady, I plan to move on Ukraine. It's only way you succeed close to her family and friends. That's what men should sacrifice for real life. I don't know, Zhui, you know. I hope Joseph will not be angry on me that I will share his date experience. For example, when he shared on one of his dates with a lady that he introduced his as a Canadian man, right? But when they meet, he said that he has business in Ukraine and he is going to live here. And immediately she lost interest in him, and they lost, she lost interest in him. Yeah. Okay, thanks to this lady, she just saved him for me. So it's just answer to Zvi that not every lady wants man live here, and but maybe for older women, it can be very preferable if you can move here. Guys, I see our time almost finished. I will try to very fast read. Ivan, where located? I'm living here in Ukraine. Okay, Surjik. Congratulations, you made it to the States. I will stay here in Ukraine with my wife and family. California wasn't fun after COVID. You're welcome, Brian. Ukraine have very big territory. I hope you will find a nice place to live. Can you talk after being awake? As to what is happening during this time? Oh, sorry, don't get. The first, I plan to move from Kiev. Croatia. Is that too far away? No, it's close to Ukraine, very easy to... that make sometimes girls prefer men from Europe because they can come in Ukraine much more time, yes, because not so difficult, closer, especially for those women who is very close with her family. I saw one case when man was great guy, our client from Australia, and the lady, she said yes, and then she realized, oh my god, Australia, it's like so far away, and she said, I'm sorry, but no, I don't want to be introduced to him because it's so far away and I'm so close to my parents, so I cannot move ahead. So, and so it sometimes can be challenging, but still I know many women who say, oh my god, Australia, it's like other planet, and we really in love with this country, this continent, and we will be happy to move there. So it's many different cases. And Diana, what sort of things I'd be hoping to see if Ukrainian woman is interested in me? What sort of things should I be hoping to see if Ukrainian woman interested in me? Okay, Jeffrey, thank you for your question. I think at least she will she will she will answer on, she will after date you will write her, for example, thank you for nice evening. She will write you back, will not ignore you. And she will be happy, and to find her schedule, as soon as possible again to meet you. Will not have excuses. And she will be smiley, I think, happy, excited. And so simple things, like this. I think it's like if it's just a start of relationship, it's your navigation, right? Have a term here in Ukraine, bankomat. You can look forward to being one of them. Brian, I'm very, how to say, it's a pity that it happened to you, that you feel like a bankomat here in Ukraine. But for example, Joseph don't feel like he's bankomat. He's feel like loved man and being a father and family. So I think we all need to give us chance to meet the right person and create a relationship. If you really think that this journey for you, because sometimes you don't know, like how many hiding stones you have here in this journey in Ukraine. It starts from a lot of scams, and then even if you find the right one, you have many challenges because it's two cultures, and it's you need to be very flexible, very not like, I don't want you to understand me wrong about flexible, because we will talk about this because Ukrainian man wants you to see in you some kind of spine and want you to be a strong man. But I mean, you need to be ready with a lot of challenges which will be part of your relationship, definitely. Greg, there's an American thing. Everyone here in US views everything as desperate. Too bad desperate is viewed a negative thing, although anyone who is... Okay, sorry. Have you ever visited Ukraine? Okay, it's between you guys. How much does it cost to marry beautiful Ukrainian woman? And we moved to Nigeria and Africa. Victor, you cannot pay for marry Ukrainian woman, you just can buy introduction services, but not more. You cannot buy, it's until legal, to sell people or marriages. So, and honestly, to Africa is, I think, even more challenging. It's almost impossible to move a woman to Africa. More challenging than in India, definitely, and totally unrealistic. Unless she has some kind of passion to Africa. Ukrainian women are very old-fashioned. If you find one who is interested in you, be very cautious. I am not even being rude. Be careful. Enjoy Ukraine and $2 cigarettes and free pill. Brian, you can have your own channel, I think, Brian, and we'll teach guys what you need to do in Ukraine. Maybe some, I suggest I think it was in Ukraine not one time, right? Sometimes our fears, keep us, our bad experience, and don't let us move ahead and give us, you need to work with your fears, definitely, because if you have one and bad experience, if you have it in your head, it will definitely happen to you. So then better, I think, yeah, stay away from relationship. But if you work with it, I don't know how to say, release them, then you like a new book, start this journey with new hopes, and maybe do something different from how you did this before. What differences in Russian woman and Ukrainian woman? I don't know actually what exactly is the difference, but I do know that Russian woman knows that Russian men prefer to have a woman from Ukraine too, and they're not very happy about this. I have this dialogue somewhere, I think in Egypt, and they was wonder like why. And one guy from Moscow, he said, "Oh, Russian woman," but he live in big city, okay, Moscow, capital of Russia. He said they're so spoiled, they're so like capricious, and I like that Ukrainian woman more traditional. So it what he said. Maybe it's a key. Okay, so several last question. Robert, to mix in country split, the Russian don't like Ukrainian people and vice versa. Do Ukrainian women fart in front of their men? You know, if I have a gift for the most interesting question, it will be yours for today live. No, normally they don't do this. And for example, I know one couple, and she already lived with her husband for like 14 years, and they have 2 children, and she said that I never fart in front of him, and because I'm afraid to lost my sexuality, because he will look after this on me with other eyes. I don't want to lost my sexuality. So it's really very different from West. And it's a good question. Honestly. So when you meet Ukrainian woman, please, especially on several first days, don't fart in front of her. I don't know when this time can come to you. I mean, when it will be normal time to do this, but but I don't advise you to do this until you will be really in relationship with her. And also, even after this, it can be big problem between you and her, because I know that many ladies, they cannot handle this really. So what the question, the probably part when they're sleeping. COVID mask. I would love to meet a kind-hearted lady, and hopefully for her and to live in England with me. I'm 50, and is it possible, or I'm dreaming the best? Of course it's possible, but it depends the age. If you're realistic and your expectation of the woman you are looking for example, if your age gap, you're looking for like not more than 15 years all different, so it's very realistic. If you want to marry, for example, 20 years old woman, then it's not possible. So you can just register with us and get your consultation, and we will talk to you. We will interview you, you will interview us, and then we will find out if we can be helpful for you. I have one question: why Ukrainian women always yelling and hitting? Why always? I don't think you always. I think no, I don't like. I mean, I not agree with this question. How it's not always, and not every lady, but it's some emotion which I think have everybody yelling. Yeah, doesn't matter what country you are. I think this emotion help us to identify that we're not happy with something and we need to do changes. For example, if we have our borders and somebody just own boundaries, okay? If somebody will just come in your boundaries, you don't feel comfortable. It's a way how you can understand by yelling, like beep, beep, beep. You need to protect your boundaries or something like this. So it's some emotion that, but people sometimes just don't understand how to use this emotion and they overuse it. But, we're here to learn. So I don't think it never happened to American women, those or men too. So we all have different kind of emotion, but important from what our day mostly consists, from what kind of emotion, right? And my wife doesn't treat me like a bankomatic. You see, Brian, so I'm happy for you that you have this different experience. Do you offer services in Kiev? Yes. I read on Google that average height for Ukrainian women, or I don't know, 5.5. I don't know because I need in centimeters. How much important does the Ukrainian lady give the height of a man? How much taller must be, if it's important at all? Yes, it's important. Normally Ukrainian women prefer that man taller, but at least the same height, but don't like really when he's have less height. Normally, yes. It's actually in basic our instincts, like man should be, she feels more like he's protective, he's more, okay, like safe and secure, okay. It's basically with a taller height, it's satisfied of her first instincts with secure with the man. But we see in Kiev some couples, they have different height. I mean, men smaller than women, and so it's a period, but it's not normal. It's much more less couples like this. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Thank you. Are you folks physically in Kiev? Folks? Yeah, thank you for your question. Yes, we physically in Kiev. We have office, yes, in Kiev, in Майдан Незалежності. Anyway, thanks God I read all the questions. It's our life again was a little bit more than it shouldn't. I'm too talkative. 174 centimeters, it's normal height. It's not very tall, but for example, I'm 170, so and in Ukraine many short ladies also very beautiful, like a doll but short, like 175 centimeters. Live ice cream doom. Okay, dots. Screen gold dots. I think today enough for you, your questions. But thank you that you make me laugh. Yeah, it was not so boring educational program. Thank you for guys being with us today, and I invite you to join us tomorrow to help you on this journey, to find out which website's good and which not, some simple tips how you can check it, okay? And to save your hearts and to save your pockets. Pockets, or how? Yeah, pockets. Okay. And see you again next Saturday. I will not be available, imagine. But after next Saturday, we will do incredible live with Joseph together about bad boys and what you wanna do if they come for you, like in this song, and hope we will clarify for you who is bad boys and why, and do Ukrainian women prefer them compared to good guys. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being with me today. Bye bye, bye bye. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye. Так, and what now? 3.
Have you been searching for a beautiful wife? Do you dream of meeting the perfect woman, but haven't found her? Well, imagine if there was a simple way this could all change for you. Imagine if there was a Canadian marriage agency that would introduce you to as many beautiful women as it takes until you find the one. Ukraine, a lost world of beautiful traditional women. At last, a place where you can find the beautiful wife you have always dreamed of. Every Ukrainian woman dreams of having a happy family. Now you can have a traditional beautiful wife from Ukraine, creating happy family memories forever. So what are you waiting for? Register right now and Skype our beautiful ladies completely free. So what makes us different, you might ask? Why not ask Google simply by searching Match Guarantee Reviews?